praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. All 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 praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai.
This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. On Wednesday, Border Patrol agent Jason McGilvery pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor charge for attacking an undocumented immigrant. According to court documents, McGilvery apprehended the man, who has not been named, when he attempted to jump a border fence in Southern California earlier this year. After taking the man into custody, the border agent subsequently punched him in the face. Few details are known about the assault. McGilvery had been a Border Patrol agent since 2006. He resigned as part of his plea agreement and was sentenced to 1 year probation. He's the second border agent to plead guilty to attacking a migrant in just the past few weeks. Earlier this month, Agent Matthew Bowen pleaded guilty to intentionally hitting a Guatemalan migrant with his truck at the U.S.-Mexico border near Nogales, Arizona in 2017. In a series of racist text messages between Bowen and other Border Patrol agents, Bowen referred to immigrants as, quote, subhuman, mindless, murdering savages. This, according to court documents. Bowen, who has also resigned from Border Patrol, will be sentenced in October. Border Patrol has for years been plagued with hundreds of allegations of abuse and unnecessary use of deadly force, including the cross-border murders of at least 6 people on Mexican soil. Most cases are not investigated, and border agents are rarely criminally charged for using violent force. We turn now to an internationally known case that many had hoped would change this pattern of impunity: the death of 16-year-old Jose Antonio Elena Rodriguez, a teenager from the border town of Nogales, Sonora, Mexico, who was shot to death by U.S. Border Patrol agent Lonnie Swartz through the U.S. border wall on October 10, 2012. Jose Antonio was walking home in Nogales when Lonnie Swartz began shooting at the teenager down through the border wall from the U.S. side of the border, which stands at least 40 feet above the Mexican side. It's on a kind of ledge. The agent fired some 16 rounds through the slats of the wall into Mexico, striking Jose Antonio 10 times in the back and the head. In the midst of the shooting, Lonnie Swartz reloaded his weapon and kept firing. The teenager, who was unarmed, died face down on the sidewalk just a couple blocks from his home. The border agent alleged the unarmed teenager was throwing rocks at him before the encounter. But even this claim has been disputed. After Jose Antonio's mother, Araceli Rodriguez, and his grandmother, Taide Elena, spent nearly 5 years fighting for justice, Lonnie Swartz went on trial for second-degree murder in 2017. A Tucson jury acquitted him and were deadlocked on manslaughter charges. In a second trial in November of 2018, Swartz was found not guilty of voluntary manslaughter. The jury once again deadlocked on involuntary manslaughter charges. Federal prosecutors didn't pursue a third trial. Lonnie Swartz is on administrative leave, still faces civil rights lawsuit from the American Civil Liberties Union brought on behalf of Jose Antonio's mother, Araceli. The lawsuit's currently pending in the U.S. Supreme Court. Earlier this month, Democracy Now! Traveled to the Arizona-Sonora borderlands in Nogales, Mexico. I interviewed Araceli Rodriguez and Taide Elena at exactly the spot where Jose Antonio was gunned down nearly 7 years ago. Jose Antonio's mother and grandmother. I began by asking his mother, Araceli Rodriguez, to describe what happened to her son.
Pues como todo mundo ya lo sabe, me lo asesinaron hace...
He was murdered October 10th, 2012. He was murdered by a Border Patrol agent who shot into Mexico and killed him with 10 bullets on his back.
Y lo asesinó con 10 balazos por la espalda.
How did you hear that he had been killed?
Mi cuñado...
My brother-in-law called me on the phone and told me that Jose Antonio had been murdered.
Can you tell us about your son?
Era un niño muy alegre, era un niño bueno, era un niño...
He was a very happy child. He was a good kid. He was a boy who loved his mother. He liked being at home. He liked playing basketball.
Para mí, pues, era lo mejor.
For me, he was the best. I am his mother. He was a really good boy.
Can you explain how you understand he died?
Pues de hecho todo el mundo ya sabe qué fue lo que pasó, cómo lo mataron aquí en la línea.
Everyone knows what happened that day, how José Antonio was killed. He was killed here in front of the border wall. He was walking on the sidewalk. Sometimes repeating this over and over again, explaining what happened, is very painful.
Justicia, lo asesinaron y todo el mundo quedó como si nada.
He was murdered and there has been no justice. He was killed and the world is the same. He was murdered and Border Patrol agent Lonnie Swartz is still free. He still has a job. It is very hard for me as a mother to remember these moments, to be repeating this story, but we know we have to do it if we ever want justice.
Y aún así sabemos que lo tenemos que hacer para ver si así hay justicia. Es muy difícil como madre estar diciendo cómo me...
It is so hard as a mother to speak about how my son was murdered on this sidewalk with so many bullets.
Balazos. ¿Cómo es posible que lo hayan declarado no culpable?
How is it possible that Lonnie Swartz shot José Antonio on the back 10 times, alleging my son was throwing rocks?
Ustedes se fijan aquí. ¿Cómo creen que iba a estar en peligro la vida de ese hombre al momento de tirar una piedra para allá? Es algo ilógico, es algo que cualquier persona...
As you can see the height of the wall, and then you see where José Antonio was killed, it is clear that he was murdered in cold blood.
Les quede claro que fue un asesinato con toda la alevosía y ventaja. Es frustrante y da mucho coraje, mucho dolor.
It is so frustrating and it makes me so angry knowing that a person can stick his hand in there and kill Mexican children with impunity. Nothing happened to Lonnie Swartz. He's still free, still has a job, and left my family completely destroyed. He left us with a pain in our heart that will last forever.
Con un dolor en el corazón que es para toda la vida.
The Border Patrol agent said he feared for his life. He would have been standing, 30 feet above your son walking here on the sidewalk. Can you respond to the agent saying he feared for his life?
Que son puras mentiras, que en todo momento mintió.
That Lonnie Swartz lied the whole time. He tried to defend something indefensible.
Que había un video, porque ahí está la cámara de frente con nosotros.
There was a video because there's a camera right there. There was a video that was allegedly lost where it showed Lonnie Swartz murdering my son.
Es no creíble lo que él dice, que su vida estaba en peligro.
What he says about his life being in danger is not true. Everyone who comes here and sees the height of this wall realizes that Lonnie Swartz was lying about my son throwing rocks.
No estaba en peligro su vida. Dijeron que él se pudo haber quitado. Nunca comprobaron que José Antonio tiró piedras. Nunca comprobaron que era mi hijo el que estaba.
His own co-workers at the trial said that his life was not in danger, that he could have stepped away. It was never proven that José Antonio was throwing rocks.
Decir que era José Antonio, mas a nadie le consta que haya sido mi hijo el que tiró piedras.
Can you describe the trials, the two trials that happened? You decided not to be in the trial for the verdict. Why?
Como les digo, desde un inicio se vio.
Since the beginning, we saw how the judge and the entire jury was on the murderer's side. They were all American.
Eran puros americanos, eran puras personas racistas porque se les veía la cara.
They were all racist people. The way they saw us was as if we were bugs. They gave us dirty looks.
Al asesino le dieron muchos privilegios que a nosotros no. Éramos yo y mi suegra nada más. El asesino tuvo mucho apoyo.
The murderer had a lot of privileges that we never did. He sat there with his water, with his coffee, with his computer, reading books if he wanted to. We weren't allowed to look at him. We would get in trouble if we looked at him.
Leyendo un libro si quería, revisando los libros. No lo podíamos voltear a ver porque se quejaba, decía que lo estábamos viendo feo. Nos llamaba la atención si volteábamos a verlo.
Lonnie Swartz had so many benefits that we knew what the verdict was going to be. There was a lot of racism. I feel like even the jury was bought.
Yo a veces siento que hasta el jurado estaba comprado. Eran personas, pues sin ofenderlos, gringos, eran personas.
They were all, no offense, gringos. They were all blonde, white people, pure Americans. There was not a single Mexican sitting there.
Los privilegios que él tuvo.
You came here to the interview with your 15 and 16-year-old daughters. That's now in 2019. They were what, like 8 and 9 years old? How have they been affected by the death of their older brother?
Pues las niñas estaban chiquitas. Pues Andrea tiene 16 años, haber tenido unos 9. Y Taide pues tiene 16.
My girls were very young. Andrea was around 9 years old and Taide was probably 8. We were all affected by José Antonio's death.
Mucha gente puede opinar, mucha gente puede hablar de la muerte de José Antonio.
A lot of people can talk about his death, but they will never feel what a mother feels when their son is ripped away the way my son
De la
was.
forma que lo hicieron, arrebatarte a tu hijo de la forma que me lo quitaron. Es un dolor o una marca que...
It is a pain, a mark that lasts your entire life. It is something you always think about. You always miss your child. If I see a young man who may be wearing a hat that José Antonio had, I remember him. Seeing a young man wearing a shirt that looked like one José Antonio had, I think it's him when I know he is gone.
Cuando en realidad pues sé que no es y sé que no está aquí. Pues como les digo,
The pain will never go away. Me and my family will always feel that pain.
pues la familia.
What message would you like to leave with the people of the United States about José Antonio, your son?
Pues que se pongan en mi lugar, que se pongan en mis zapatos, como dicen,
To put themselves in my shoes. People who are fathers and mothers, I think, are the people who may be able to understand. To have your son murdered in the way mine was is a horrific pain that I do not wish upon anyone.
hicieron con mi hijo. Es un dolor muy grande que no se lo deseo a nadie. A los jurados es más bien...
To the jurors, I would ask them, are you at peace with the decision you made? I would ask them if their conscience is clean with the decision they made. At the trial, they showed them a mannequin representing my son, showing them exactly where the bullets entered his body.
Entraron las balas al cuerpo de mi hijo, donde desde un momento le dio en la cabeza y aún así siguió tirándole.
He was shot in the head and Lonnie Swartz continued to shoot him. To the jurors, the judge, and the murderer himself, I asked them, how do you sleep at night? How are you at peace with yourself after you murdered my son?
¿Cómo puede dormir tranquilo? ¿Cómo puede estar en paz con él mismo al haber asesinado a mi hijo? Yo tenía la esperanza de que con el caso de José Antonio...
I had hoped that José Antonio's case would have justice and that it would help stop all of this. How is it possible that Mexican children are being murdered and the American people don't do anything? Not even the Mexican people do something or the Mexican government.
Para mí fue una burla los dos juicios. Para mí fue algo de dar coraje.
For me, both trials were a joke. They just made me angry. 1, 2 very long trials just to declare this man not guilty. In one occasion, I overheard a Border Patrol agent saying that the agency was ready to spend money on 5, even 10 trials just like this one. This is the anger we have.
Entonces, ese es el coraje que tenemos también con México.
We're also angry at Mexico. Mexico is not strong enough to demand the extradition of this murderer. My son was murdered on Mexican territory, and Lonnie Swartz has to pay.
Y pide la extradición de ese asesino, porque aquí lo mató. Entonces, tiene que pagar su condena. No vamos a quitar el dedo del renglón.
We will not stop fighting. I don't like to give interviews, but I know I have to. I want José Antonio's name to be remembered.
Por el caso, quiero que siga sonando el nombre de José Antonio. Quiero que la gente sepa quién.
I want people to know he was murdered by a Border Patrol agent and that nothing was done about it. We need your support. That is why I stand in front of this camera, in front of this mic, demanding justice.
Que yo me paro frente a la cámara o frente a un micrófono pidiendo justicia.
Araceli Rodriguez speaking at the exact location where her son, José Antonio, was gunned down by U.S. Border Patrol in 2012. He on the Mexico side, the border agent on the U.S. side, standing in front of that mural of her son. I also spoke to Taidia Elena, José Antonio's grandmother. His aunt Gabriela Lopez translated for her. I asked Taidia Elena to tell us about her grandson, José Antonio.
Toñito era un muchachito que estudiaba su secundaria abierta.
Toño was a boy who was in the middle of high school.
Tenía ilusiones, tenía metas.
He had illusions, he had goals.
Como todos los niños de su edad.
Like most of the kids from his age.
Era un niño alegre.
He was a very happy boy.
Iba y jugaba en las tardes a béisbol.
He loved, no, basketball.
Basketball.
He loved to play basketball.
Era muy educadito él.
Very well educated.
Era muy buen niño.
He was a good boy.
Niño. No merecía morir así.
He didn't deserve to die like that.
Nadie merece.
Nobody deserves to die like that.
What did he want to be when he grew up?
Quería él terminar su secundaria, cumplir los 18 años e irse al ejército.
He wanted to finish high school and turn 18 and join the army.
Porque él decía, yo le decía, ¿por qué quieres ser soldado?
Because I would tell him, why do you want to be a soldier?
Y él me contestaba con otra pregunta.
And he would answer me with another question.
Y abuelita, ¿y a usted por qué no le gustan los soldados?
And why don't you like soldiers?
Porque, mijito, los soldados están entrenados para matar.
Because soldiers are trained to kill. He said, no, Grandma.
También hay soldados buenos.
There's also good soldiers. Not all are bad.
Pero yo me quiero ser eso, quiero estar ahí para hacer una carrera.
But I want to be there because I want a career.
Y cuando yo haga esa carrera, pues ya yo dejo de ser soldado y me dedico a mi carrera.
And when I'm finished with my career, I will stop being a soldier. And I will dedicate myself to my career. That is my goal. That was his goal.
Y su ilusión más grande era subirse en un avión.
And his biggest dream, illusion was to
y pues ya íbamos, ya les había dicho que
ride in a plane.
Que íbamos a ir a Guadalajara.
She had told him that she was going to take him to Guadalajara, all three of them.
Porque iban a hacer su primera comunión allá.
Because they were going to make their first communion over there.
Estaba muy ilusionado, quería saber cómo se sentía el avión, si se miraban las nubes.
He wanted to know how it felt to ride in a plane, if he could see the clouds.
Sí, mijito, le dije, tú vas a ver las nubes abajo de ti.
You will see the clouds under you, she would tell him.
Yo le explicaba todo y pues largo se le hacían los meses porque íbamos a ir.
So his months were really
del 2013.
Long because we were going to leave in March of 2013.
En octubre.
And he died October.
Taide Elena is the grandmother of Jose Antonio Elena Rodriguez, a 16-year-old Mexican teen who was gunned down by a U.S. border agent in 2012. When we come back, we continue to speak with Lee Gallant of the ACLU, who represents the family. We'll talk to him about the U.S. Supreme Court case that'll determine whether his family can sue. The border agent who killed him was acquitted in trial. Stay with us.
Shalom. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakwakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect and Israelite foreigners scattered abroad. So that video we just watched, man, that shit really got me hot, man. That shit really pissed me off, man. I'm so damn sick of these damn Edomites, man. I don't know what to do. Okay. You seen how they just gonna lie. And this motherfucking Edomite like 30 feet up on a wall. They said the damn wall was like 20 feet high or some shit. And this kid walking on the ground, this motherfucking devil shooting through the holes of the fence and shot this boy in the back of the head twice. Then I think that, if I'm not mistaken, I think they said he reloaded and shot him again, shot him a total of 10 times in the back. That's why he was in fear of his life because they was throwing rocks. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. And then the way his mother described the scene at court, it was all Edomites, blonde-haired, blue-eyed Edomites, and they were giving her dirty looks. I know she's telling the truth, man. We all know she's telling the truth. We all know how these damn Edomites is, man. They are the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Okay, they kill for fucking fun, man. These motherfuckers are the wicked, man. To just do some shit like that, man. And then the way she described them sitting in the courtroom all nonchalant, drinking coffee and tea and reading books and on the laptop, man. Because he knew nothing was going to happen. He knew it. I mean, then the audacity of these devils, man. Like I said, they come steal your land, then kill you and oppress you. These devils really think that this their land. That's why this place gotta be destroyed and it will be destroyed. I am so sick of goddamn Edomites, man. The fact that y'all motherfuckers walking the face of the earth without a chain around y'all neck sickens me, man. The wicked need to be put down or else stuff like this is gonna continue. I can't stand you fucking Edomites, man. God. That was some coward shit, man, to shoot the boy in the back of the head, man. He nowhere near you. And you know that boy wasn't throwing no damn rocks. Then I ain't show the comment section, but the comment section on that video, man, you got Edomite there with the punk ass kid throwing rocks. Just saying all kind of shit, just being the devil, man. That's why I feel no remorse when something happens to them motherfuckers, man. No remorse, man. I can't, man. Well, it ain't even words to express in any language. I mean, in any language on the face of this earth to express how bad I want you goddamn Edomites, man. It literally ain't words to express it, man. Okay, but let's go into the scriptures now. This is Zechariah 11. We're going to start at 4. Thus saith the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherd pity them not. So they hold themselves not guilty. Like she say, he was sitting there with a nonchalant attitude on the laptop drinking coffee. Then the victim's family, of course, they wouldn't offer anything. Water, coffee, nothing. And she said they gave her dirty looks and stares. Then the boy was killed on the Mexican side of the border. That boy presented no threat to you, man. None whatsoever. I'm sick of these devils doing shit and claiming they was in fear for their life. Y'all gonna be really in fear for y'all life real soon. Real soon, you Edomites gonna be in fear for y'all life. Okay, because the curses that's on us now, all of them gonna be put on y'all. And ain't gonna be nobody to save y'all when we get y'all ass, man. Thought he was in fear for his fucking life, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. But that's just that ancient hatred of Esau, man. Esau got for Jacob, the tribes, man. That's that ancient hatred they got for him. They've been holding it since the beginning. Okay, this is Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherein his father had blessed him. So these devils still salty from the beginning of the birthright and the blessing. Okay? So Esau hated Jacob, and there's nothing changed from then. Esau still has a hate for Jacob, man, an immense hatred for Jacob. I was watching a video about 2 days ago on the Savoy show and a couple of other people on Instagram channel where this damn Edomite murdered 3 people. I think his sister and another family member. He murdered 3 people. Was able to, then for some way, somehow, he's outside running naked from the police. Then he started running toward the police trying to attack them. Do you know these devils was dodging him, moving out the way? They didn't even tase him or pepper spray him or nothing. He murdered 3 people and was charging them butt naked, and they was able to take him in without, injuring him or anything. Hey, I'm surprised they ain't take him to get one of the damn Popeye's chicken sandwich. But the fact is that, Esau hates Jacob, and Jacob can't even be holding a damn grape without getting killed. Let Jake be doing some. Jake get killed like the video we saw. Y'all remember the video from Florida, maybe last year or year before last, where I think the little kid was autistic, and the caregiver was a black guy, and they told him to get on the ground, and they're on the ground. He was saying, "Please don't shoot him. He's autistic," and the black caregiver was on the ground, hands up, and the damn Edomite cop still shot him. And Jake said, "Man, why you shoot me, man?" Edomite said, "I don't know why I shot you." It's on video, clear as day. Okay, maybe, you know what? I'll put that link in the description box to that video of that shooting in case, whoever watching don't remember. I put it in the description box and the comment section. But yeah, Jake was laid on the ground, hands up, and he shot him anyway. And the Edomite, he asked the Edomite, "Why you shooting me, man?" I don't know. It's because that ancient hatred is in their spirit for us. He wouldn't have done nobody else like that. Okay? But Esau hated Jacob. And like I say, they still to this day. And it's not going to end. Even, especially when we have them in slavery, they're going to hate us. They're going to have a real reason to hate us. Goddamn, because I know but all gas, no brakes on their ass when it come to me. I got 20-hour work days around my parts. And y'all motherfuckers gonna be doing the most grueling, exhausting work ever. Ain't gonna be no house jobs. I'm talking about, man, 20-hour work days in the sun, walking to and fro. Your ass gonna get 1 ounce of water every 4 hours. 1 ounce of dirty water. I'm gonna put a teaspoon of dirt in this shit too. I'm gonna deal way treacherous with you Edomites, man. Man, but I'm telling you, boy, y'all just don't know. Okay. But this Hosea 9 and 13. Okay. Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus, is planted in a pleasant place. But Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murderer. Okay. Ephraim is the head tribe of the northern kingdom. And with all, all our brethren coming back up to their homeland from Guatemala, Mexico, and from South America, okay? So they're bringing forth their children to the murderer. And we all know who that murderer is, Esau, Edom, the white man, woman, and child, okay? So these damn devils, man, like I said, man, it ain't even words to be able to express it, man. It's Isaiah 42, we'll go to 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey. Okay, then that Edomite prey on young Jake. He just, like he damn hunting game or some shit. He just gonna shoot the boy down and reload and shoot him again all in the back. How you feel for your life and somebody turning away from you? But that's the Edomite's classic defense. I fear for my life. You the one with the fucking high-powered rifle, military assault weapon, and this kid, well, even if he did throw a rock, I mean, who bring rocks to a gunfight? As the old saying goes. But we know they're fucking lying. You the one with the military style assault weapon, and you fear for your life over a little kid. Man, you devils wicked as hell. And they are for a prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none saith, restore. Like she said in that damn jury, they didn't restore, they didn't give them any form of justice whatsoever. They ain't restore nothing. They ain't get, I'm pretty sure they ain't get no money, even though money ain't shit. But they didn't restore nothing to these people, man. They didn't even apologize. And then they gave the bastard 1 year probation. 1 year probation, and he had to resign from his job. 1 year probation. I claim that motherfucking devil, man. And when we get in our kingdom, I'm going to present him, that damn Edomite devil, to the Jake he killed as a gift. And let him fuck your ass up, man. Damn, man. 1 year probation. That's sickening. It's Lamentations. We're going to start 5 and 1. Remember, O Lord Yahweh, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned to strangers. Our houses to aliens. We are orphan and fatherless. Our mothers are widows. So our inheritance, which belongs to us, okay, are turned to strangers, and our houses to aliens. America is the Northern Kingdom's land. The Mexicans, the so-called Mexicans, the Gadites, the North American Indians. That's their land they coming to. Okay, our houses to aliens. Look at that word, aliens. Okay, alien, foreigner. Okay, you Edomites are the foreigners, man. You are the illegal aliens. Okay, you're a legal alien everywhere on the damn planet, man. Everywhere you go, you're a fucking legal alien. Okay. A damn vagabond. Okay. Matter of fact, let me get that. That's Genesis 4. You're a damn vagabond. Okay. This when Esau was Cain, when he got the melanin snatched away from him, turned him to a damn pale devil he is today. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from the face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and vagabond in the earth. Okay. And Esau to this day right now is still a fugitive. Esau Edom is the number one wanted motherfucker on the face of this planet. You are a fugitive. Okay, you've not been brought to justice yet. Esau Edom, the whole entire nation are fugitives that has not been brought to justice. You're still on your murder and robbing spree across the world. You still just causing havoc. You burning the damn rainforest right now, because you want to steal that like you steal everything else. You stole America, stole South America, stole Africa, China, Australia. Okay, you're a damn fugitive, man. You have not faced judgment yet. Okay, but y'all judgment coming up real soon. Fucking devils. Okay, a vagabond. To shake, waver, wander, move to and fro. Show grief, have compassion on. To move to and fro. Wander aimlessly. So you're a fucking vagabond. You basically a fucking homeless bum. That's why you always in someone else's land. You're a fugitive and a vagabond. in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. Okay. And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slew Cain, vengeance shall be taken upon him sevenfold. And the Lord Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. That mark he set on him was leprosy. He took his skin color. Because in the beginning, Cain was a dark-skinned man like everyone else. But that mark was the mark of leprosy. That's why these Edomites are the only race of people who are red. They're not white, they're red because you can see, because their lack of melanin, you can see their blood through their skin. Everyone else on the face of the planet is a different shade of brown, from a dark brown, light caramel brown, to light brown. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, we say so-called because that's what they call themselves, but they're not white. They are red, different shades of red, from a light red to what you would call pale to a dark lobster red, okay? Take notice when you watch the white man, woman, and child, whether it's on TV or in person, there are different shades of red, and that's that mark that Most High set upon them. Okay. But back to Lamentations. Lamentations, go to 4:17. It's Lamentations 4:17. As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. And ain't that what happened to their family, the boy's family? They watched for a nation that couldn't save them, that wouldn't save them, that didn't care to save them. Okay, these wicked ass Edomites, man. Verse 18, they hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Like that video said, that little boy and his friends were playing on the Mexican side of the border. And what that devil do up from afar, from up high, he hunted their steps that they couldn't go in their own streets. Okay, you're already in their land, and now they can't even go in their own streets and play. I'm going to read that over. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Okay. Verse 19, our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. Then that Edomite lay wait for their little boy to come walking by, and to be like a coward, shoot him in his back 10 times, back of the head twice, and his body 8 other additional times. Then he lay wait for him. That was premeditated, man. That devil knew he was going to kill somebody that day. He couldn't wait. He was itching to do it. And he laid wait for someone, a little kid, to walk by so he could do that. Okay. Verse 20. The breath of our nostrils, the anointing of the Lord Yahweh, was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen. And that's what we're doing. We're living among the heathen right now. And they running the planet into the ground. Okay, we living under the shadow of the heathen right now. And they just got everything totally destroyed, jacked up. The people, the animals, the air, the water. You name it, they just destroyed it. Hell, they destroy anything they come in contact with. Okay, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. That's talking about the white man, woman, and child, the Edomites, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. So that cup, what's that cup? That cup of slavery, a trembling heart, okay, not knowing what to expect, fear, okay, having everything stripped from you, beaten, robbed, okay, that's that cup y'all gonna drink, man. Y'all gonna surely drink it, okay. Verse 22, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, talking about the Israelites. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. This our last go round, buddy. You Edomites are next up on deck, okay. Y'all next up for slavery, man. Y'all on the batter's deck, okay, getting ready, swinging, cause y'all up the bat next, man. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So live it up, Esau. Go ahead, be the devil, live it up, max out your credit card, snort coke, burn down the rainforest, hold yourself not guilty, murder people, murder animals. Even damn Coco the gorilla say she was talking. Coco the gorilla, she was doing sign language. She was talking about you damn Edomites. Who else destroying the planet? She said humans are stupid, even though you're not human, because hue means color and man, and you're the only people without a color. So, but we get what she's saying though. Coco the gorilla was talking about you Edomites. And look what you're doing now. You destroying the rainforest. You destroying the rainforest. You even destroying outer space. You have space junk. Okay, how the fuck can you destroy outer space? Matter of fact, let me pull that up. These damn devils got space trash. Okay, how you damn destroy the outer space atmosphere? You already destroyed everything on Earth. Now you move to outer space. Okay, 1957, before the NASA was created, they started launching all these satellites and probes or whatever up in the atmosphere. Look at 1957 on the far left. Okay, nothing. By 93, this all around the Earth's atmosphere. All this space trash from satellites, probes, cameras, space shuttles, they're just circling the Earth's atmosphere, they're just floating out there. In 2018, look at it. All that space trash. You devils are a complete cancer. You destroy everything you come in contact with. Thank the Most High that He has a Van Allen belt around Earth, or you would go to these other planets and do this right here. You would do the exact same thing. You would have whatever other planet you could make it to, you would do this, and you could continue to destroy every other planet you went to. Thank goodness for the Van Allen belt, that you can only do it to this planet and not the rest. But y'all time soon coming to an end, though. This is Jeremiah 49:7. Concerning Edoms, okay, all this right here is concerning you damn Edomites. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, is the wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Of course. Verse 8, flee ye, turn back. Dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him, okay? He gonna bring y'all judgment and y'all calamity upon y'all when the Most High visits y'all. Then we jump down to verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself, okay? With the internet, everything going on, y'all being exposed day and night. Day and night. Hell, I just exposed you damn space trash in outer space. That's one way you're being uncovered and exposed. Among other things, okay? You're being exposed to the vaccination program, secretly the population program. All that, y'all. Okay? You damn devils being exposed on all levels. I'm going to read that over. Because I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, his neighbors, and he is not. Jump down on the verse 12. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. Okay, the Israelites, we didn't supposed to drink the cup of slavery and all the things we had to go through, but we drank it down. We was forced to drink that cup down. Okay, we were forced to drink that cup down and to go through what we're going through currently to this day. Okay, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? So the Most High asked me the question, so if my chosen people, the Israelites, had to drink that cup, is y'all gonna go unpunished? That's the question being presented and asked right here. Okay, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So hell no, y'all will not go unpunished. You most certainly gonna drink of that cup, okay? Verse 13, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord Yahweh, The Most High swearing on himself. Like some people say, I swear for good, you do this. Yahweh saying, I'm good. I am swearing on myself, and I'm good. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord Yahweh, that Bozrah shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste. Okay, Bozrah, let's look at that word Bozrah. Okay, you know we like to prove all things. Bozrah, a town in Edom. Okay, that's the chief town of Edom. Okay, and spiritually right now, the chief dwelling place of Edom is America, Babylon. So, verse 13, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord Yahweh, that Bozrah shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste. Okay, the Most High gonna destroy this wicked place, Babylon, off the face of the earth. Okay, Join down to verse 17. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Okay, you Edomites, y'all gonna be a desolation, a complete waste. Everyone that go by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. Okay, all the nations gonna be astonished with the Most High gonna do to you damn Edomites, man, and to America. They're gonna be astonished at the plagues, how it was hit with nuclear missiles, and the chariots came and destroyed you Edomites and your military. That's why I say everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord Yahweh. No man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. So this place, America, will never be dwelt in again by any human beings. The only living thing is going to be here is desert creatures like scorpions, owls, rattlesnakes, lizards, stuff like that. No human life form will dwell in this wicked kingdom ever again. Okay. The Most High gonna overthrow it just like he overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. No one is dwelling in Sodom and Gomorrah to this day. And the same will be for America, Babylon. Okay. It's Revelations 13. We'll go to 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints. Okay. Who led us into captivity? Esau, even the white man, woman, and child. Okay. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And that's where y'all headed, into captivity. Same way, just like Jazzy Jeff on the Fresh Prince, when Uncle Phil throw his ass out the house head first, that's how you damn devils going into captivity, head first. You elite, you Rothschilds, you Oppenheimers, you DuPonts, you Rockefellers, and a few of them I can't even think their name. And you low-level Edomites too. You being born back into the kingdom through those elite devils. So y'all headed into slavery, okay? We're gonna do y'all dirty when we get y'all there too, real dirty. This Isaiah 24, start at 21. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. And those families I just named, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Oppenheimers, the Rothschilds, and so forth, they are the kings of the earth and the high ones on high. Okay, verse 22, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in a pit. Okay, we're gonna have y'all motherfuckers underground in a pit. Okay, that's where y'all gonna be living at. Ain't gonna be no damn projects and all that bullshit, man. We're gonna have y'all motherfuckers underground in a pit, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and they shall shut up. They shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited. So we're gonna have y'all ass underground in the worst conditions. I'm gonna make sure all kind of rats and roaches and damn bees and fleas. Yeah, you probably gonna bring the fleas anyway, cause you gonna be fucking filthy anyway. Have all kind of damn lice and shit. Okay, y'all will be put in pits. That's what they're saying. Not regular jails, but pits underground. Okay, that's going to be the prison we're going to have for y'all to live in. I'm going to read 22 over. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited. So we might have you motherfuckers down there 2 weeks before we come check on y'all or see what's going on. Y'all are truly about to experience torture. That's part of that cook. Same way we was petting in slave ships, chained one to another, pissing and shitting on each other, spreading diseases, petting in the bottom of a ship in a pit. This y'all turn to be petting in that pit, in that prison. Okay? And after many days shall they be visited. Hell, I might not come down there for 6 months later to check on y'all ass. Damn Edomites, man, y'all gotta go, man. Y'all gotta go. So after many days, they shall be visited. Okay? My scripts, one of my favorite scripts. I love reading this scripture when I do a video about you Edomites. Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord Yahweh, the children of Edom and the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. So when we were being raided and ransacked by the Babylonians, the damn Edomites were standing on the side, cheering like they were at a football game or baseball game or something, cheering, saying, raise it, meaning destroy it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, talking about America, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. So all the things you've done to us, we're going to happily do them to you. I know for one, I'm going to be overjoyed to do them to y'all ass, man. Okay, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. So you fed our babies to alligators. Okay, you cut open the pregnant woman's belly or pregnant stomach and let the baby fall out on the ground. And you stomped on the baby's head in front of everybody to put fear on them. So what the end of verse 8 say? Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. So happy shall we be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. So we take your little big head ass, red head ass baby by the ankles and goddamn wind up, goddamn it, and slam that motherfucker head first into that stone and dash him into that stone. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Yeah, we're gonna be happy to do it too. Why? Because the Most High Spirit gonna be on us to do that, man. Okay? The Most High gonna have to put that spirit on us to just deal treacherously with y'all. Okay? The Most High gonna put his vengeance and anger upon us. Okay, this is Ezekiel 25:12. Thus saith the Lord God Yahweh, because that Edom, the white man, woman, and child, have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Thus saith the Lord God Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and thereof Dedan shall fall by the sword. And here go my favorite part right here. Verse 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom, the white man, woman, and child. I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord God Yahweh. Okay, we're going according to the Most High's anger and fury. Okay, and right here, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone. That's the Most High anger and fury and vengeance. They're gonna be set upon you devils. Okay. So the Most High gonna put, we gonna have the Most High spirit when I got them take your little big head baby and slam them to the stone, man. Let that sink in. They're gonna be the Most High anger, because we can't get mad enough. But the Most High can put the spirit on us to get mad enough. Okay. Time's up, man. Y'all deal with time's up, man. Time is definitely up. Okay. It's Job 14, and we're gonna start at 5. Since his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. And we coming to the end of y'all rule right now. Okay? The Most High appointed y'all bounds that y'all can't pass. He gave y'all rulership of the earth for a certain amount of time. Now that time is quickly approaching and coming to an end. Okay? And thou has appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Okay? That's why you're trying to get your New World Order in play. You're rushing to do it. You're trying to get the chip mandatory. You're burning down the rainforest. Okay? You're trying to, you plan on crashing the dollar so the chip can be mandatory. Okay, the Most High appointed y'all bounds that y'all cannot pass, and we're slowly approaching them. I just read an article what's the dude from the Philippines? He said the white man's a hypocrite. He stay on you damn white people. I did a video not too long ago, I think I may post it again, where even in South Africa, they're saying time's up, white man. They taking back their farmland from y'all. Y'all think y'all just gonna steal some shit and pass it down from generation to generation? And twice, they're not even paying her. They shouldn't pay you. The Most High appointed y'all bounds that y'all can't pass, man. And this see, y'all let those bounds, man. Everybody turning on y'all. All the nations got missiles now. All the nations got missiles pointed over here. It's more missiles pointed here on Babylon than Babylon got pointed out. Everybody want a piece of you devils, man. You done rape, robbed, and murdered everybody, man. Now your time is up. Your time is up. It's Job 20. I'm going to study that for. Knowing thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short. Okay, the triumphing of the wicked. Who's the wicked? The Edomites. Their triumphing is short. Okay, y'all rule for what, 500, 600, 700 years now. Okay, in comparison to our rulership, that's a short time. 500 to 700 years in comparison to forever. That's like a blink of an eye. 700 years to forever. Okay, the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, his heads reach the clouds. We're talking about Esau. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall perish forever like his own dung. You know why you probably took a shit this morning and you flushed the toilet? You ain't thought about this shit you took this morning no more. That's how these damn Edomites gonna perish, okay? Like their own dung, like their own shit. You flush it, you don't think about it no more again, okay? Which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eyes also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. So y'all Edomites gonna perish away, vanish away like your own shit, man. Like a piece of shit down the toilet. All those that saw him doing wickedly, burning down places, they were like, damn, what happened to them damn Edomites, man? Remember them damn red devils used to be running to and fro in the earth, causing problems, okay, in the earth continually, all day, every day? Okay, he gonna fly away as a dream, man. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more. And why they ain't gonna see him no more? Okay, this is why you ain't gonna be seeing no more Esau. One of my favorite scriptures, set of scriptures, verses, chapters. The vision of Obadiah saith the Lord God concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. You Edomites have been made small among the heathen. You are the lowest of the low. The Most High call you the basest of men, and thou art greatly despised. Like I was just saying, all the nations want a piece of you. Every nation, China, Russia, Iran, Japan. Japan ain't forgot about when y'all dropped those nukes on them. Hiroshima. Everybody wants y'all, man. Especially the nation of Israel. And think about it, the Most High wants you. The Most High wants you, man. Not just everybody, man, let me go to that, man. Everybody wants you, man. Especially the most, man, God even wants y'all, man. Y'all a fugitive and a vagabond. Okay. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, that is glory in his apparel, traveling with greatness of strength? I that speak in righteousness mighty to save. So this when Yahweh shall come back, man, he come to see about you damn Edomites, man. Okay, wherefore thou red in thine apparel and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine fat. Okay, let me just keep reading. Verse 3, I have trodden the winepress alone, and the people that was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. So the Most High, well, Yahweh Shai is saying y'all blood gonna be on his garments, man. Okay, watch this. Like I said, everybody want a piece of y'all. Verse 4, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. Even Yahweh Shai can't wait to get y'all, man. I just named all those nations that want a piece of y'all, but the Most High Yahweh and Yahweh Shai can't wait to fuck y'all up, man. Think about that. Let that sink in. You should be very afraid. God want that ass, man. Think about that. Think about everybody want a piece of you, especially God. Like I said, I would not want to be a damn Edomite. Verse 3, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest on the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? The Most High gonna bring you down. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh. Here we jump down to verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and the understanding out of Mount Esau, and the mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of Mount Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Okay? That's why y'all gonna fly away like a night's vision and disappear like your own dung, your own shit. Okay? Verse 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob. Okay, wasn't that violence, him shooting that boy in the back 10 times? For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Okay, and the day that thou stoodest on the other side, and the day that the strangers carried away his forces, and the foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou wast one of them. Okay, but thou shalt not look on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger, neither should thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, neither should thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Verse 13, thou shalt not enter into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity, yea, thou shalt not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have the lands, Shalakia, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Okay, let's get down to y'all judgment, man. Verse 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, that's the southern kingdom, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai have spoken it. So, like I always say when I read this scripture, y'all gonna be the guest of honor at the world's largest bonfire. And we're gonna light y'all ass up and exterminate the whole Edomite race. Okay? So that's why Job 29 say, the eye which saw him shall see him no more. Why? Because we're going to burn your whole ass up. Going to put wickedness out the earth, man. Straight up wickedness going to be done, man, out the earth once and for all. Okay? Man, I ain't going to front, man. This damn story got me heated, man. Got me dead fire hot with y'all damn Edomites, man. Okay? But I pray this lesson was found edifying. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.